If you sell a high ticket offer, what I'm going to break down in this video right here is the fastest way that I know to instantly generate more money without having to change your offer or without having to spend more money on ads. I mean, this is basically like the easiest money you can go after. And with most established businesses that I work with, this easily generates an extra 20 to 30% in revenue. What I'm talking about is email. Now, look, I know that's not the sexiest thing to post about, but making money is pretty sexy. And trust me, this works. So in this video, I'm going to break down the exact email system that we're using right now to consistently pull high ticket clients in. And this could take you about 10 minutes of work. Now, look, I've worked with dozens of companies that help generate millions of dollars in sales over the last couple of years. And one thing I can tell you is most business owners are neglecting their email list. I was actually talking with a business owner just the other day and his sales were kind of slipping. So I asked him, hey, what are you doing with your email list? And he said, nothing. Do people actually still read emails? Absolutely they do. Your email list is your warmest audience. These people already know who you are, what you do, and why you exist. And so if you can find a way to consistently nurture and sell your email list, you can absolutely generate more sales than if you're not implementing very basic email marketing strategies. And the cool thing is with AI, this has never been easier. So what I want to do is give you 3 simple systems that we use to generate high ticket clients. The first one is a short automated sequence, and I'm going to explain to you why it's short and exactly how we set it up. The second one is ongoing weekly emails to cherry pick buyers. And the third one is periodic cash injection campaigns. Now, none of this is complicated, but it works insanely well when it's done correctly. So let's break it all down. So the very first strategy is just a short automated sequence for all new leads. And so we call this our indoctrination sequence. The purpose of this is to identify fast action takers, educate serious prospects, and remove the most common objections that we typically tend to get for moving forward. And the structure is super easy. So this is usually like a 7 to 10 day sequence. The first email is just to deliver whatever they just opted in for and have a CTA to just go do whatever it is that they just opted in for. So whether that's a lead magnet, a VSL, they bought a new product, whatever it is. Now, the next couple of emails are all for the fast action takers. So what we want to do here is we want to assume that whoever just opted in for our stuff is someone who likely wants to buy whatever we're selling in the very near future. Let's just assume that they're shopping around and we want to make sure that they know that we have an offer that they can take. So if you're running a call funnel, the whole goal here is to get them to consume the VSL and actually book a call. In the very beginning, we are just going straight for people we want to work with. Because if somebody opted into our stuff because they're in the position that they're about to buy, we want to make sure that we get on the phone with them as quickly as possible. Now, if someone doesn't take action in the first couple of emails, our next couple of emails are our best content emails. And this is really simple. If you're sending out regular emails, what we want to do is we want to identify what are the emails that work best to book calls, and we want to add those in here. So maybe these are kind of explaining like your methodology, your results, your case studies. Maybe this is just some of your best belief shifting content. Whatever it is, we want to get the emails that have performed best for you and start to front load those with people who have just opted into your email list. Once we get through a couple of those, the next one is really just addressing objections and getting people to move forward. So if you've been selling your offer for any period of time, you probably know like what are the most common objections. And what we want to do is address those objections really quick up front. Because again, what we're trying to do in this first automated sequence is just pick out as many buyers as we possibly can for people who have just opted into your email list. And that right there is a structure that we're using for our automated sequences. Now, one thing you'll notice is it's not super long. So this email sequence, like I said, is only like 7 to 10 days long. Maybe max will go up to like 14. But one thing that we don't do is we don't want to have like a 90 or 100-day automated sequence. The reason why is because we actually used to try to do that. So we used to have these super long email sequences where people would opt in and we would just email them for months. The biggest challenge that we ran into was if we have a 6-month email sequence, and let's say we get 500 leads to come in over the next 3 months, it becomes really difficult to optimize that sequence. Because let's say maybe you've got a 25, 30% open rate. So you've only got a couple hundred people opening different emails. You have people that haven't ever finished the sequence. And so it becomes really difficult to go in and look at all this data in a spreadsheet and go like, okay, cool. How do we actually optimize this to make this work better? And so what I've just consistently seen over time is that these really short sequences are much cleaner. They're much easier to improve, which eventually makes them more effective over time. And we can go in and look at the couple of emails that we're sending out over these first couple of weeks and see, cool, which one of these are actually driving results? Can we double down on messaging like that? Or which one of these aren't booking any calls or aren't driving any results? And in which case, can we just take those out and swap those out with something else? But it's much easier to optimize a short sequence like this than it is to optimize over a 3 or 6 month sequence. Now, in terms of frequency, what we want to do is we want to be sending at least 1 email a day in the beginning. I mean, think about it like you were onboarding a new team member to come work at your business, right? Like you don't want to drip feed them the basics for the next 6 months. You want to front load everything as much as possible and you want to get them indoctrinated into your world. And by the way, if you want help setting all this up for your own high ticket offer, just check out the link in the description down below because I can give you all my AI workflows to this and everything. Now, this sequence will be really good at getting fast action takers on the phone so that you can sell them into your high ticket offers. But most people aren't going to go through this and aren't going to buy right away. And so the real money comes in what we do next. The second strategy that we use is cherry picking emails. So these are emails that we consistently send out to try to build up a relationship with our audience and then get people to move forward when they're ready. We typically send out emails 2 to 3 times a week, but that can depend on how big your email list is. And the goal with every email is to create a bond between you and the reader, or to sell them something, or to do both. And so you got tons of options for different types of emails you can send here. Stories is probably like the best one that we send out. Like, come up with really engaging stories either about you or about clients or about other people or about friends that you know or whatever it is, and just send out stories that educate people and keep people engaged. Case studies work really well here. You can break down your methodology or different parts of your methodology. You can do industry updates, and then you can even just share out like long form content. So if you're making stuff on YouTube or anything like that, you can drive people over to your YouTube channel. But again, the goal here is to either just create some kind of bond between you and the reader, to sell them and get them to raise their hand and say they want to work with you, or do both at the same time. And so inside these emails, what I like to use is something called the 70-30 principle, which means 70% of the email is content and 30% is pitch. But you can do that in every single email. So usually what happens is we have an email and we've got a whole story that we're telling. And then down here at the very bottom, we have a CTA like, hey, if you want to learn more, if you want to work together, reply back to this email, click this link, watch this video, whatever it is. And then following that same principle, every couple of emails, you can just send an email that's just pure pitch. So it's just like, hey, here's all the reasons you should work with me, and here's what you should do next if you want to move forward. And so really what we're doing here is we're just trying to build that relationship and then scan for people that'll raise their hand and want to move forward now. Now, the really cool thing with AI these days is like AI can do most of this heavy lifting. Like at this point, writing emails is probably like one of the best things that AI can do. And so what we've seen is if we can just train AI on like our content, our voice, our brand, our avatar, and then we can give it a bunch of examples of past emails. Usually then what we can do is just give it some quick bullet points like, hey, here's the email I want to write. I want to open with this hook. I want to tell this story. I want to make this point, and then I want to have this call to action. AI can usually do those insanely well. I've actually got a whole workshop where I tell my clients how to do this down in the description below. But like 15 to 20 minutes is very realistic to put together these kinds of emails when you have the right AI processes. Now look, if weekly emails plant seeds, the next strategy is how you harvest everything. So the very last thing that we like doing is running what I call cash injection campaigns. So if your weekly emails are just there to create bonds and kind of plant seeds for people that want to work with you, a cash injection campaign is when you actually get to go harvest the fruit of all the hard labor you've been doing. So if you're doing everything right with your email list, you're going to get a bunch of people who are on the fence, but some people just need some kind of push or extra incentive to move forward. And so that's what these campaigns are all about. You can do these once a quarter, you could do these every 6 months, you could do these once a year. But I would always suggest at least minimum once per year, do some kind of big event to push a bunch of people to move forward. And so what we're going to do is just hold some kind of big promotion. And we're going to give everybody a timed reason to move forward. Now, one of the most fundamental things with all of this is there is always a reason you can do a sale. You as a business owner, as a marketer, do not need to wait for some kind of outside of event in order to run a sale. You decide you want to run a sale, and then you figure out what is the actual theme or promotion for the reason you're running it. So this could be market shifts, there could be new products that you have. This could be changes that are happening in the industry. It could be some special kind of year. It could honestly be because your dog ran away and then you decided to come back. There's always a reason that you can put together a sale. Now, part of running a sale is having an incentive to move forward now. And I don't like doing discounts, so you can come up with a bunch of other reasons. You can offer extra support. You can do some kind of bonus training. You can give them some kind of priority implementation, maybe some extra one-on-one calls. You can make a special cohort group. So even if you have an evergreen offer, you can say something like, hey, when you come in through this promotion for the next 30 days, all of the coaching calls are going to be focused on this special theme. Giving people extended access. So maybe normally when people sign up, they get 6 months of community, and you're going to give them 9 or 12. Or a huge one, and probably some of the most successful ones we've ever ran, are price lock-ins. So basically that's saying the price is going to be going up soon, but if you'll buy now, you can lock in the current pricing. Any one of these works, and you can use a collection of all of them. But you really want to just make a very sexy reason for people to move forward. It has to be a much better reason than just sitting around and doing it whenever they want. But if you will do these once a quarter, once every 6 months, maybe even just once a year, you can rake in a bunch of money from your email list. And this is when you can really cash in on all that hard work you've been doing with your regular bonding emails. So that's it. Here's a real simple recap. First, we just want to use a short automated sequence to find the fast action takers and then start to indoctrinate people into our brand. Second, we just want to have consistent weekly emails so that we can cherry pick buyers out of there and we can build a bond with the people who are on our list. And then third is we want to run intentional campaigns a few times a year to harvest all that demand and get people who are sitting on the fence a reason to move forward. And if you do this right, it is totally reasonable for you to be able to add an extra 20 to 30% in revenue with this simple strategy. Now, if you want help implementing all of this, just check out the link down in the first description below. And otherwise, if you want to go deeper on how you can get more high ticket clients, I got a video probably popping up on my face right over here somewhere to check out. So that's it. I hope you found this helpful. Check out this next video, and I hope to catch you in another video soon.